Hi guys, I'm Bunny from bunnycakes.com. I'm your host here on Bookish Days on Fridays.
Hi guys, this week is Hot New Release Week, and I'm going to be showing you the new releases that are coming out in horror during the month of June. Classic Black Magic from Dennis Wheatley. This comes out June 1st. It's an omnibus of 3 stories. The Devil Rides Out, To the Devil a Daughter, and Gateway to Hell. Dead Reckoning by Mercedes Lackey. This comes out June 5th. It says Jet is a girl disguised as a boy living as a gambler in the Old West as she searches for her long-lost brother. Honoria Gibbons is a smart, self-sufficient young woman who also happens to be a fabulous inventor. Both young women travel the prairie alone until they are brought together by a zombie invasion. As Jet and Honoria investigate, they soon learn that the zombies aren't rising from the dead of their own accord, but who would want an undead army and why. The gunslinger, hair-raising zombie western mashup is perfect for fans of Cowboys vs. Aliens and Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Arise by Tara Hudson. This comes out June 5th. It's the second book in the Hereafter series. The synopsis says New Orleans, St. Louis, #1 cemetery. A night there can change a life or a death. Increasingly worried that dark spirits will carry out their threats and hurt the people she cares for most, Amelia is ready to try anything to protect them, and for his own very different reasons, Joshua has come to the cemetery at midnight to join her in a powerful ritual. Both know that once Amelia steps inside the voodoo circle and the beautiful girl from the Conjure Cafe begins the ceremony, everything will change. Tara Hudson's enthralling sequel to Hereafter escalates the danger and excitement, bringing new dimension to her already mesmerizing story of haunted love. The Fear by Charlie Hickson. This comes out June 12th. It is a book in the Enemy series. It says the sickness struck everyone 16 and over, mothers and fathers, older brothers, sisters, and best friends. No one escaped the touch. And now children across London are being hunted by ferocious grown-ups who are hungry, bloodthirsty, and not giving up. Dognut and the rest of his crew, in search of the friends they lost during the fire, set off on a deadly mission from the Tower of London to Buckingham Palace and beyond, as the sickos lie in wait. But who are their friends, and who is the enemy in this changed world? Alron. This comes out June 12th. It's book 1 in the Strigoi series, and Lord knows I don't know if I'm saying those right. It says when Alron accepts the gift of immortality from Queen Vampire Mynia, a blasphemy is born to mankind and vampire alike. Having gone against the ancient creed forbidding the creation of male vampires, Mynia must hide Alron for centuries, concealing him from the reigning vampire Vlad and his clan. As Alron adapts to his unusual limitations, astonishing new abilities, and an insatiable lust for blood, the sweetest nectar of all, he and Mynia bring others into their fold, creating a coven. But when Mynia suddenly disappears, Alron's blissful ever after begins to crumble. In his search for Mynia, he begins to piece together his own vampiric origins through the blood memories of others, and both trails lead to Vlad. Suddenly, Alron's own immortality is threatened. Third Gate by Lincoln Child. This comes out June 12th. It is about explorer Porter Stone, who goes on an expedition. He finds the chamber of who he thinks is King Narmer. It says he's a near mythical god king who united Upper and Lower Egypt in 3200 BC. And of course there's a curse and crazy stuff starts happening. It says, in the hands of master storyteller Lincoln Child, the Third Gate breaks new ground and introduces a fascinating new protagonist to the thriller world. This is Not a Test by Courtney Summers. This is a YA post-apocalyptic horror thingy. It comes out June 19th. Basically, it follows 6 students after the zombie apocalypse. So, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a quick and very interesting read. Niceville by Karsten Stroud. This also comes out June 12th. It says something is wrong in Niceville. A boy literally disappears from Main Street. A security camera captures the moment of his instant inexplicable vanishing. An audacious bank robbery goes seriously wrong. 4 cops are gunned down. A TV news helicopter is shot and spins crazily out of the sky, triggering a disastrous cascade of events that ricochet across 20 different lives over the course of just 36 hours. Nick Cavanaugh, a cop with a dark side, investigates. Soon he and his wife Kate, a distinguished lawyer from an old Niceville family, find themselves struggling to make sense not only of the disappearance and of the robbery, but also of the shadow world where time has a different rhythm and where justice is elusive. Something is wrong in Niceville, where evil lives far longer than men do. Scary School 2, Monsters on the March by Derek the Ghost. This comes out June 26th. This is actually a children's book. It's for ages 8 and up, but it popped up in the horror category and I could not resist throwing it in this video for you guys because I thought the cover was so cute. It says, as the winners of last year's Ghoul Games, the students of Scary School are off to Monster Forest. School may be scary, but the forest has few frights of its own. I just think this is cute, and I'm going to pick it up for sure. I had never heard of this series. This is only book 2, so I don't have a whole lot to backtrack and grab. I just think it's cute. Edge by Koji Suzuki. This book comes out June 26th. It says, Edge begins with a massive and catastrophic shifting of the San Andreas Fault. The fears of California someday tumbling into the sea that have become the stuff of parody become real. But even the terror resulting from the catastrophe pales in comparison to the understanding behind its happening, a cataclysm extending beyond mankind's understanding of horror as it had previously been known. The world is falling apart because things are out of joint at the quantum level, about which, of course, there's never been any guarantee that everything has to remain stable. Tallulah Rising by Glenn Duncan. This comes out June 26th. It says, when I change fast. The moon drags the whatever it is up from the earth, and it goes through me with crazy, wriggling impatience. I'm twisted, torn, churned, throttled, then rushed through a blind chicane into ludicrous power. A heel settles, a last canine hurries through, a shoulder blade pops. The woman is a werewolf. The Dark Tower, The Way Station by Stephen King. This comes out June 22nd. It says Roland's pursuit of the elusive Man in Black across the endless Mohaine Desert becomes even more treacherous when he is attacked by a ravenous pack of desert dogs and of vampiric dust devils when he is at his weakest. Don't miss the wonders of The Way Station. Noctuary by Thomas Ligotti. This says, according to the Library Journal, Noctuary is another colorful collection of horror stories which spring on the unsuspecting reader the combination of supernatural characters, natural props, and weird circumstances.